Hey, this is Malika of Evanston Live TV. I just took the metro back to Evanston. I had a meeting downtown Chicago today, and I decided to take the train and take a stroll through parts of downtown Chicago. And after the meeting, and I got to the metro station, and I had a little time before my train came. And so I stopped to get some coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and I had the ugliest experience, and I love Dunkin' Donuts. This is not a reflection on Dunkin' Donuts, but this particular employee, she was so unnecessary, just nasty. And so, I try to, when you encounter bad customer service like that, you just try to find the humor in it, because then you win. I remember reading that post on Facebook, and it was one of the best posts because it helps me through situations like that. So, if you all haven't seen that post somewhere on Facebook, definitely keep it in mind, because it gets you through situations like that. You might be having a bad day, and then you stop to get you a cup of coffee, and the person serving the coffee is just giving you such a hard time for no reason. They don't know you from a can of paint. So you just try to be cool and find some humor in it, and you get through it, you get past it. So, the old Malika would have said something back to her and, asked to see her manager. But, I said, okay, this young girl, I don't know what's going on in her life, in her world, but she's taking it out on people. But what I found very interesting was that she was a person of color. She wasn't black, she was a minority, but she was nasty to me. But she wasn't nasty to the Caucasian customers. I found that very, very interesting. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, we in the same boat. You're supposed to be giving me the nod like I'm giving you, and smiling and having each other's back. And she chose to just be nasty to me, but she gave the best customer service to the Caucasian businessmen that were behind me. It's a little hurtful, but I was like, just laugh at the situation. Can't let it affect me. So if you all come across that, and you also try to keep in mind, she just, I don't know what her story is, but try not to take it personally. But to people who are in customer service positions like that, sometimes you don't know what the customer is going through, okay? You don't know what the customer is going through, so you might run up on the wrong customer, and they're going to give it to you. They're going to hand it to you. You asking for it, you're knocking on devil's door, devil might answer. So, when you're in a position like that, you have a job like that, and you're having a bad day, or you got personal feelings towards somebody of a different race, you better put on that politician hat and be fake as I don't know what, for everybody's sake, So, I know I've matured in situations like that, because back in the day, I would have gave her what she was asking for and caused her to lose her job. But, I'm a new Malika now. So, I pray for the girl, and pray, whatever is going on in her life, and whatever, even though she's a minority, she clearly had a thing about, I don't know, maybe she just had a thing with me, or maybe she has a thing with black people. I don't know. It sure didn't look right. But I hope whatever that illness is in her, or whatever attitude she has, I just pray it gets fixed, because it clearly wasn't about me personally, I don't think. So I just wanted to share that with you all. It was quite interesting. Hi. It's quite interesting. But yeah, when you come across a difficult situation, when you find humor in it, you win. It's one of the best posts I've read in a really, really long time. And I'm putting it into practice. So that's my word for the day from Evanston Live TV. I hope it helps some of you out there. Maybe you're having some difficult situations today. Find some humor in it, because then you win. You come out on top on it. All right, this is Malika, and stay tuned. I got a great interview coming up a little later in a couple hours. I'll be over at Kurt's Cafe, and I think you guys are really going to love this guest. Many of you probably know her. She's very inspiring. She's a beautiful woman with an amazing story. And so I'll be checking back in a couple hours from Kurt's Cafe. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. This is Malika, Evanston Live TV.